Okay, one of this thing. One 139 by 36. 01. Okay. Almost there. Yeah, so I'm basically carrying on with this grid test thing that I was working on earlier. I feel like I'm almost there. Row, oh, that's not right, that should be column. Column, comma, row, that's right. Okay, then in the custom renderer, in the column 0 code, we test. Oh, that should be. Oh, it's just going to keep pushing back boxes every time it draws. That's not really right. Select the right result, row and column. Now we need to test. Just test if the mouse is over this particular word. Why do we even bother with this then? Why don't we just do this? Use get mouse position in the render as draw method. In the beginning of the draw method, what we should probably do is this. Then the I thing should be correct. But it's a bit weird, it's very weird. It's gonna work, it should work, but it's not strictly right. That'll say that right and bottom I'm also not sure about, because I think it's using the width and the height. I don't even know if it's getting anywhere in there. Top plus height, top y greater than equal to first top, and less than equal to top plus height, left plus width. I don't understand why it's not selecting anything. Okay, as you want to do 167. Select box there, selected. Huh? Select box. Oh. Why is this not working? It should trigger draw. It should trigger this. Come on, I'm so close. I'm so close to this little thing working. And this will be a very cool little feature. It's really potentially powerful for users. Draw 0, 0. That doesn't look wrong. Select box 3. Draw 0, 0. Select box 3. Select box 4. Selecting the right box. And it is calling draw. Calls draw on the correct thing. Everything looks right. Oh, wait a minute. That shouldn't be I, it should be that thing's size. Ah, makes no sense there. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Now it's talking. Okay, it's 1 off. So should be R plus 1 or something. Or R minus 1. Wow, that's neat. That is what I want. That is flipping cool. Okay, it's not working for row 2. New x for 0, 0. That's a bit weird. And that is very cool. That is powerful AF. There's probably better ways to do this, but alright, but look at that. How cool that is. So it knows the word we're over. And that is very cool because now I can do things like well, it shouldn't make it bold. I mean, that's a bit silly, but we could make it bold, but that's not the what I want to do is make it a little dotted underline, and then if you click on it, it's a bit slow. Like, why isn't it instant? Oh, probably because of all those silly logs. But now I'm wondering why it doesn't work in row in row 2. Let's just check. Mock. Okay. Black box 3, 0, 0. Um, 0, 1, column 1. Well, first of all, that column number is wrong. Like, it says we're in 0, 0 cell, but we're not. We're in line 34. So, huh? This part here that says XY, it's a cell. It says we're in row. That is not right. The row. The grid cell codes. But even when it's not scrolled, it should work because it is all details. Row, comma, column, comma, rows. Okay. Let's pick some more info here. Boxes. Second. Okay, let's put the string there just for interest, so we can see the word it's comparing against. So it works for the first row. See, boom, boom, boom. That's what we want. Doesn't work for row 1. The words are right, so it's testing against the correct thing. So it's a coordinate test that's then failing. Look at this nonsense. Um, 263 by 237 by 18. There we have like 290 by 39. 290 by 39. Whereas it claims it's 277 with a width of 28. The x pixels look correct. The x coordinates look correct. The y coordinates don't look correct. The y coordinates are always just 5 and 20. So that's probably because I've done them like relative then to the top of those. The x looks correct. The y is failing. Y, we've got to what's also not correct is when it's like that. That's weird. Alright. Okay, now stand on pas. Sorry, pas. Oh. So it's showing, it's claiming we're in row 0. 0 is the visible one, but it's not the actual one. Taking the scrolling into account, so 2 things are wrong. Alrighty, get top, get height. Oh, that's fine. Maybe I should just skip the selected row stuff and just call draw. That's better. Okay, now we're picking up. But if we scroll, it's not right. See? But if we don't scroll, it's actually correct. It's selecting the right thing. And what's really cool about this then, I can do things like have a menu that pops up if we click on the word. Like let's say you want to start a search for incapables, and you double click on it or you click it. That's what I want to add. That's really neat. And you can, this whole big menu that for all these commands, I want to be able to say right click and have all these commands for each word that you float over. Or other things, just claim, copy to clipboard, etc, etc. Or show statistics, about the word, like if we have a word list calculated, then we could show the frequency, for example. Excellent. So let's see why that isn't quite working on the documentation. Maybe this. Okay, how do we do that? We need to translate the mouse position in device coordinates to logical coordinates. Maybe we use this. Unscrolled position. So, okay, again it works if I don't scroll. Doesn't work if I scroll. Why? X, X, Y, Y. Scope and scope position. Oh, this is the wrong way around. I want, yeah, that makes more sense. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe it was unscrolled position. So 203.101 becomes 203.146. Oh, this doesn't really help because even though we then know we're in column 5, which is labeled column 6, we now got the correct column, but the rect are still in device coordinates. No, they're in logical coordinates. Look, 3, 3, 6. No, that's the x. 135 by 20. So the rects are in logical coordinates. Easy by 1657. Wait, what? 210, 22, 210, 67. $57 and a height of 20. I know why it's not working. Because we should be using our XX and YY, I think. Okay, still not working. 249 by 17, 249377. Okay, it's got the correct words that it's scrolling through. 332 insan parti était. Okay, and it does say select correctly. And then it says draw. $389, $374. Hmm? Let's just see what it says. We're in row 14. Why is it saying draw two different? Look, when I did that, it went bold. Look, there it's bold. So it is correctly getting it. It's correctly selecting it for highlighting, but it's not drawing it correctly now, I think. So, cell to rect, refresh rect. Is, I guess, not really right. So that's working fine. But if we scroll, it stops working. Refresh select box 5, refresh 0.349. So what that's the refresh part is working wrong. That's very silly. That rect it's getting is then in logical coordinates, which we have to translate again. Now, so yeah, we need that in device coordinates, I guess. I don't know. Why don't we just call draw? Okay, we can't just call draw. We have to do it. Let's refresh. It's more complicated than that. Those are in logical coordinates. Select box 5, refresh 0.349, 8762, 25. Run. It's not actually calling draw. Now it calls draw. Why? Highlight solution. Huh? It worked. Look at that. Why is it only working when I click? Oh, because the click forces a redraw. So okay, the selection is working correctly, but the forcing of the redraw is not correct. Draw 3.336. That redraws the row. Just the selection causes the row to be redrawn just because the selected status changed, which in turn then, so I mean, you could just click, ask the user to click. That's not a solution. We want to force a redraw. Just now it was forcing a redraw but of the wrong rows, and now it's not even doing that. Oh. Rect, cell to rect. We got cell run on 10, which is supposedly correct, and it says here comma 1 and 425, which is correct. It's correct in logical coordinates. Draw. So we're drawing row 9 and 10. Even though I'm in row 7. Cool. 12, 11, 10. Right, 2. Right, 2. Oh dear. There we go. Something still looks wrong though, because... Oh no, there we don't go. Huh? That's sort of almost working. But it's the almost that worries me. Why the hell is it such a mess? Draw. No, it's just a mess. That's overkill. We'll force redraw of the entire grid. Let's see if it works. It works. Okay. That works great, except for, well, the flicker. Because it's unnecessarily forcing. Works fine there. Draw 1, 3, 0, 3. It's not quite right, because it shouldn't be redrawing the center. Select box 3, refresh. Yeah, why is it saying refresh 104? That 104 doesn't make sense. Ah, man, that's not right. Okay. Still doesn't look right there. 0349, 5225. That's weird. You don't. Stops there. 0349. Why are we getting 0.5 and 0.4? That it's redrawing. Should always be only one. That width almost looks like the same width as this. That may have something to do with it. It's almost working. That is basically working. In fact, what's wrong with it? Nothing, except this part here. Oh, that's 4. Let's just check. The mouse coordinates going in are 5, 189. And here it's 343. It's about 340 something, 350. I'm gonna call to refresh. It's 0.349. It sounds right. You know what? I wonder. Maybe you're supposed to be doing this. Refreshing. Oh, that's how it's working. To the force. No, it's still working. It's working fine. But it's still doing that thing. What if we do this? Hey, it works. Wow. Awesome. This is stunning. There's a couple of things wrong. It's not going to work on this side. Or will it? Because when I redraw each cell, it resets currently that box, which is not right. Okay, now let's see how fast it is. It's really slow, but I think it's because of all these visible warnings. Let me log in. Let's use a different word. Merci. Okay, we're still visible warninging a lot. I do have an idea how to fix that. I'm not sure if it's going to be trivial or non-trivial. I'll check in a minute. The reset problem across the cells. We're just going to make the map index a pair of integers instead of Okay, so there's a problem here, obviously. It doesn't, when we move the mouse away and it deselects, it doesn't, it's funny, it's like you can draw things. And it's really horribly flickery, but that's actually pretty cool. Look at that. It doesn't deselect, so we need to detect on mouse leave the cell and also redraw the, in that case. Put this stuff here. Then freeze doesn't like that. Okay, let's ignore the flickering for now. And this is not too difficult. Basically, instead of resetting this, yeah, just before we go in, we say if there was a selection, we also need to redraw the cell that's about to lose its selection. So yeah, we take that away, boom, okay. And good cell cohorts, old selection, right, and old selected. cell column, man. Okay. Click on the column. Yeah. Basically, we gotta do the same shit to the extract, but for cold cell. Subtract calculation to blah 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 blah. Okay, now the only thing wrong is that it's flickering like mad. Oh, and that it only works in column 0 for left to right text. But that's looking pretty cool. Look, it unhighlights the one that was highlighted. It redraws the one that loses the highlighting as well. It probably shouldn't redraw if you're just re-highlighting the exact same thing that's already highlighting. if, yeah, it should do nothing. Yeah, so if it's selecting the same thing that's already selected, then it's kind of silly to worry too much about redrawing. Okay, that's much less flicker. Boom. So now we can float. We can move over a single word with no flicker. The flicker's still a bit annoying when we do this. In theory, we only need to redraw what's under the mouse, the word that's under the mouse. But we must just utilize flicker-free drawing methods like double buffering and turn off the erase background flag. But for now, I think this anyway, this grid. I just want to clean this up. Maybe. Oh yes, and there's one more thing. This vector should not be an unsigned int, but a pair of UID result and column. Okay, we have a map of pairs to pairs. It's really horrible. Bit of an ugly struct. Okay, let's see how that works. And then that's really not pretty. That's one of the things about C++. These, yeah, it's ugly. Anyway, so then the map key becomes standard make pair column, just like that. Okay. Oh, this is still not right, because when do we clear it? It's like still not right. Is it? Oh no, it is right. Yeah, that'll be fine. That's perfect. That's perfect. What won't be right now is that if we never move the mouse, but we have the mouse under something, Right. Yeah, so if we never move the mouse, then it won't correctly do the thing. But anyway, whatever, that's hardly world ending. What's another French word? Let's learn some new French words. Bon. Bonsoir. If our sorting is A1, I wonder if we'll see soir easily. Bonsoir. Or if it won't be that frequent. It's not actually that frequent. But that's just the text I happen to... Yeah, I happen to have loaded in. It's not there at all. That's strange. I would have expected at least one or two. I mean, unless I'm spelling it wrong. Bonsoir. I don't know French. So, maybe it's one word. That would explain why I'm not finding it. Bon. Yeah. Okay, now it doesn't highlight on the right, but it should be quite easy to add. Now, how cool is that, huh? Really nice. But bolding is a bit gross. I don't know if I like the bold. So now all I need is to catch mouse click. And then pop up a menu like commands for impression. There's also, I don't know, let's try add it to, I also need to refactor this a little. This stuff needs to move around just because it's really gross and dirty right now. And that's low, we don't want that. So that highlighted word, we can load it even in some way. Buffer that can be used. Nice. Actually, I can't tell if the bold is annoying or if the bold is more annoying than anything else. Maybe I should just have it be an option. What we should do though is change the mouse cursor or something. Make it look like it's clickable. That could be complicated. reason I think it might be complicated is in Win32 the mouse goes as a stack or something weird. Event under window. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Now we could do other interesting things, like if you float the mouse over something like la merci, you could highlight any others that are like oh merci. You can highlight them, boom, boom, boom. If you're over one, you could have it show you the other ones somehow, like what would also be handy is if we right click on the word to the left and get a menu like sort on word to the left primarily. So that highlighted word, if I right click and I have a highlighted word, I want to be able to do some command on it. Okay. And this rectangle is a bit gross. I don't want to do a rectangle. I want to draw a dotted line below. It's a bit much, the rectangle. That looks quite cool, I think, just the underline. But the color isn't right now. Is it? Oh, it's right. Yeah. Oh, it's just confusing because yeah. I see. Yeah, that actually looks cool. I like that line underneath, just like that. But it's not always visible. Why? I think it's going too low. Or yeah, because it's supposed to be at the baseline of the Take away this one. Or maybe even make it -1. No. That, okay. For some languages it's going to be that's not really right. No, I mean